Nti Kennedy nkomodia odi with delegates no and say Martin Fiache Mumba omwako school but omuni ejuma inti for over 40 years ebi ejuma employ over 7,000 people. Say delegates no man akwenya obetumi elevate enema waye in his private life elevate that to a national level. Osan so eka inkomo about agriculture. Unse de bia no Ghana there yes gold na esehwe or hwe cocoa or hwe cassava or hwe sugar cane.
Mr. Kennedy Japan what to say?
Patron Yamiado ne hoye or very poised say Obeba be flag bearer of the new patriotic party. I feel say obia we say oba onyankopon sheda de dwuma kese bi eto so na saa dwuma kese no onyankopon onim obia dache no o de to so a na wa hya ase etnetine wo ma wotumi nante udu bebi a na wa hya ase aka say true mika na ohwe honorable Kennedy Paul nifiti ase in Ghanaian local politics from 1990 Imra na ye chechre dankwa dombo buzia tradition no Miami kai penifo no mo around John Ajekun Kufo Nanado Danko Kufo Jacob Bechebi Okanta penifo bebre John Adokufo no all of them eba beka ho ama yetumi chechre Professor Dubuahin okay 92 election no anko yamayen Kennedy was in the heat of it culture of silence and sana yebe set up radio aya Rokubrobe ete no because na Ghana yehu pa 1996 general election Kennedy drew eboa John Ajekun Kufo emani winning flag bearership no so election no anko yamayen na 2000 election only President Kufo nya eba into government taking seat from a stronghold of the NDC release seat for about 24 years from 2000 to just 2024 Oseyon Kobi no the Niswadi who are near Sumama party no wa bre party ni no peso obedi party ni na onso the Niswadi who are Yakopon dia mano no otumi de boa ema Ghana etumi de konenim nti Kennedy ne ho ye pa.
All right, na campaign no so no and what to say
Yami adom yeah very clean campaign and hote campaign a bare facts ye de toto honum ama delegates no ehu no credi ewomu efa new patriotic party ho obeka ya new patriotic party ni fiti ase nya is built on values and ethics a tradition of volunteerism a tradition aye ne ho say atoho ache djuma na esese wo ye inti campaign no yesha ase no after Akwetia by election no and I shall say Western North, you delegate Kennedy, training Niswadu ho or the Beboa delegates in Juma or Pese or Deba, and then many reports from World Bank say over 500,000 young people enter into the job market in terms of labor. In Juma here, Emma, every single country on this continent of Africa, and data being so and say by 2016, the entire world, the highest number of young people in the world, will be resident on this continent of Africa. Into jobs, very key. Into Kennedy Nkomodia or with delegates, and it's a Martin Fiache, Mumba omwako school, but omuni Juma inti onwa waye Juma. For over 40 years, ebi Juma employ over 7,000 people. We be in Niemani Yano. Se delegates no man akwenya obetumi elevate enema waye in his private life. Elevate that to a national level. Osan so eka inkomo about agriculture. How obetumi revolutionize senior yeye agric in this country. Unse de bia no Ghana there yes gold na esehwe or hwe cocoa or hwe cassava or hwe sugar cane or hwe niema yebetumi ebetumi de impunto abagana industrialization drive or hwe no so or hwe ni so no hwe tourism or hwe Benin says Benin is able to rake in a lot of money close to about $600 billion US out of cotton and tourism. Kennedy initially in tourism no very key and a decentralization of the regional ministries. In different ministries in India, it's headquartered in Accra. Now, say I didn't say agri ministry, eco northern sector. Adentina Volta region, Yentumin tourism, and Kohonum, Adentina Ministry of Energy, Yenfanko Western region, Adentina Ministry of Education, Yenfanko Central region. Kennedy is looking at how are you to decentralizing the entire value chain of the ministries. Yako Western North, Yako Bono, Yako Ahafo, Yako Bono East. Nyame adoma weekend ya ebe yebesanso Ashanti yeko upper west, upper east, northern region, northeast, savannah, nothing yetim into the coastal belt, Volta region, eastern region, Ashanti region, greater Accra central region. Na yede yes into the campaign we are very poised. Osha sema if you form so ba delegates no emayetia CSA omunim Kennedy assume party na che Kennedy Abua party no Kennedy so enimade ohwe ni numa or year in parliament from 2000 babesi 2024 or transcending all the various dispensation of political parties. Or honum na President Kufuor president, or honum na Atamils president, or honum na John Dramani Mahama president, or honum na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo president. Kennedy Nkwa has transcended 4 different presidents in this Fourth Republic. Was serving on the local government committee, was serving on the National Security, Defense and Interior Committee, was serving on the Communications Committee, was serving on the Judiciary Committee. And I have indication, Kennedy, say the Cyber Security Authority now Kennedy Japan as a member of parliament was extremely instrumental in it. And also Ghana, so we have something we call the National Security Architecture. So national security architecture and some book na you will be in the security service na Kennedy was also very instrumental in that. Osayin so no ye member of the local committee, local government committee, in parliament. No beka ya decentralization. It was a very key thing for President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And Kennedy, one of my saddest days in Ghana was on the 19th of December 2019. And ask me why. On the 19th of December 2019, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo perso ye referendum. What was the referendum about? Say opeso dey to me eco local level honum. Say nebeya obia be to me decide say me person me to abama asumesi na sa nipa ne beba be ye me representative as an MCU or DC. Nto beka ya that referendum no omo ye hu adwuma e ho picture and eba ya na ye hu President Jerry John Rawlings, ye hu President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, ye hu President Mahama, and ye hu President John Adisadel for South 4 pictures na picture nipa me 4 way that san komono akoso say bibi aga na munya mu aba benya akwenya edi Ghana ni bibi aga na edu no esi otumi empower the local people say ne be enyo bia na betumi ya politics enyo bi no be NDC and obi bo MPP but the ankofo bi wono ma at the local level no on betumi a champion development. I mean we to have a consensus on that. Kennedy was instrumental in making sure said the decentralization agenda of Ghana is harnessed. Intimate Obia Witimiatra Parliament are transcending all these 4 different presidential leadership. All these 4 different leadership of presidents are almost the different policies. Or serving in majority parliament, minority parliament. He's seen it all. Into your experience. You or what tenacity. You obia or ye leader by excellence. You say so ye obia obey to me a carry part, on his shoulders. And that's what we saw. We saw with Professor Dubuahin, and also with John Ajikun Kufuor, and also with Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And I'm so convinced in my heart. Say, nobody John Ajikun Kufuor and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And I'm convinced, say, Nipa obedi Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Kennedy Akompreku Japan.
Enti se say na musi wasia structure mo campaign no media campaign and as moko microphone moko delegate or how is the campaign structured?
Kennedy, not just some person strategies to the one. Say I'll give you an idea.
Yeah, well, be over be as our bay. A media tour na we fine. Ebi so a oko delegate or ebi so a oko council of elders and I'm person busa.
Okay. So say high radio so and go so 80 but me ka to because ebi I no be from obi from strategies no akwa kokope. I need to be sensitive about that. But really, I mean, campaign is a grassroots based campaign.
And what do you tell them? Dear na mo catch delegates and I say those who matter
over the years. You capture delegates and say, "One should be a party na bedu," because party no is a party of generations. About 2-3 weeks ago, Mishama Bibi, she's about 55 years old, and then about 19-year-old Echiami, and I catch him saying about 19-year-old no, a polling station women's organizer, and a mameno, and also a constituency women's organizer, and a mameno catch him saying, "Papa, I know your former chairman in the constituency, and they didn't share you." It's clearly the new patriotic party no, is a party of traditions. It's your share delegates now in Koma Mudi at the grassroots level, and Obi also him say Kennedy is a grassroots man. He's been a grassroots man from 1990 till date. Nkomo ni edi omo dia ne say monhwe baby a party na bedu. Na monhwe se nia ye betumi aye ama party no enyonyam na hia a ye betumi agitumi no ye betumi aye ni agitumi. Niema ye ka kire delegates ne say party no ejina ho say hwemo. Inti monhwe na monkai make Kennedy. Na say me ba betumi akai mo. Kennedy eka kire mo say he's been with them in the trenches. Into your campaign structure, we have national campaign team, we have regional campaign team, we have constituency campaign team, we have polling station campaign team, we have ad hoc committees at various levels. It's a one-on-one campaign. We have a women campaign team. First lady, Eba Ashanti region, Samubuya, Obayano, only female delegates, Asia, AD, Komo, Tromo, and also near Kennedy Bar, Obetumia. We have various levels of people. Omoye campaign, your operational directors at the regional level, your operational directors at the local level.
You say first lady.
But was it?
It is our first lady.
Me patra incoming.
The one can say how can first lady.
Me patra incoming first lady.
Okay.
Patra incoming first lady. Kennedy Ejapon, ne hokafo, Mama Christie. Patra incoming first lady. Oba oni nkofo bebre ofi mampon. Ashanti region here. Those are the things in Nema Yeka on the ground. Our campaign is structured very, very effectively. And there are various groups who swarm over together. Lawyers for Ken, professionals for Ken, academics for Ken, lecturers for Ken, Oak for president. In Nema be bring together. Send your baby Kennedy Nishu.
I see. Reception not to say.
Kennedy, very overwhelming. Anopekra, maybe will station hano. Me do me second edit t-shirt na nkofo frame me omo bombo say me do wase he ya nkofo bebre me share omo no say honorable me chiechi omo nya into the reception is overwhelming. Last 2 weeks me call VIP station, we have delegates who are drivers. You were delegates omo ye mate, you were delegates omo ye market women, you were delegates omo ye jadifo. Until we have delegates at various levels in this country, and the reception is overwhelming. Various people are almost say, but Kennedy, as a pragmatic leader, no, into the reception is overwhelming. Me particularly, I'm impressed. Last Andra say at the airport, Kutuka, Accra, nkofo bebre am sure mo say, sa papa we mo de ne ba, ebe buaga na ye pa. And omunya also say, ye to aba wie na se Kennedy we need flag bearership now. All of them will come in and come and help. Look, the new patriotic party, no. Maybe I do say, I'll send your general secretary, we are not in a good state. And also, we should not lie to ourselves. And that's the truth. What you say? Everybody is not happy. Maybe I don't know. It's middle class, no be brain, no. I can say, the way a party, no, I say, ye jomu, ACH. It's clearly, the Kennedy bar, a man out to me, put you obia together. To unify all factions of the party together. And yet, I am in no doubt in my mind that reception now you receive from the various delegates, we are out just within so crowd, he's been with us. And Obia, why delegates at knows Kennedy more than any other person are standing in this flag bearership election.
And until said he's been around for long. And running a trump card.
Debbie, some me bobo sunyano make us say Kennedy jobs or creative jobs. Kennedy in Juma Oyen say or creative jobs. He's built the biggest steel factory on the continent of Africa worth $100 million US. Operational cost of about $35 million US. Built the biggest cold store, in West Africa. Our factories, starch factories, our orange juice factories. It's in Nyema Oyen. He's a businessman. About 2 weeks ago, Kokate saw say Obaba BBC. The biggest pharmaceutical in Africa. And he's employed over 7,000 people. It's not a conversation. Say Kennedy awo hache. No, that's one ube to be the foundation. But also Ninyema waye over 24 years in parliament. Me, I don't know, unless you know King David. Me who obia or your politician or no ankasa wo odo ewo or mine say or person or mine. Most of the politicians they don't do that. You know that they only evidence to show of in ideas from Kennedy's ideas has created 7,000 jobs. Kennedy's ideas has built the biggest coal factory, coal store in Africa. Kennedy's ideas has built the biggest steel plant in Africa. Kennedy's ideas is going to build the biggest pharmaceutical in Africa. It is ideas now Kennedy won and creative ideas and innovative ideas. Look, let him say from Accra to Ho, say airport or Onoma, it takes you 15 minutes to fly in and arrive. And share your coastal belt now. Say the boat being vessels this is you can immediately move along those coastal belts and be able to go to various places from Volta region to Winneba to Cape Coast to Takrade, all those other places. It is Kennedy's creative ideas and the fact that why you be paying. Obi a why you be paying or utumi hu say the same will be obetumi aye bi no ye man saw akwenya na near elevating komono kosra he can be able to harness it into komodie ni nye say Kennedy awo heart no komodie ni eye say Kennedy has creative ideas and ability to be able to think outside the box and also to innovative Tininjuma we creating ya no is an evidence of the fact that ye man akwenya he can do more.
I see. So far no Medbusa say and a receptionist here also a very very positive.
That's right.
Yeah, true about CC Kennedy because I Global Info Analytics said there's some figures be by. Yeah, sure be a what, but more research is what I'm saying.
Well, let's be very honest with ourselves. We are young in politics. Now, my politics are they tell you that every week I saw your survey. Every week. Now I saw testing the sentiments and the pulse on the ground. And this is a delegated election. At least we have an idea of the catchment area. Over 200,000 plus delegates. And over Tuaba. Every week the data changes. Every week the data changes. And we are on the ground. It's here no. Data better one. I can say you're there, you 50-something% and all those things. We are working the ground. So because every week the sentiments are changing. So say Yaba Ashanti region, the sentiments are changing. It is Yaba Ashanti region now. We're supposed to be very high. Every week the sentiments are changing. But I'm very confident. Say if we are to vote today, Kennedy would have a commanding lead in the election and will win the election. But if a percentage into one, because we academic, it needs to be proven by science and data. So if me assumptions and to one and project, but we have data that can substantiate research and go for year. And every week, just give us some time. We'll bring out empirical evidence of data. I've seen what global analytics has done. Consistently, global analytics at the data to on Kennedy 17%. I mean, what kind of research is that? I know Musa Dankwa very well. For me, no, I don't want to. He should do his work. Nanadu Dankwa Kufuado. Eka Sembi. Or say the data of the election on the day of the election. Bruh, we were very confident in 2024 general election. You say, for 40 Accra, Moya course, and you say, go TV, gather them and vote. No more comes you, Sikan Crying, Yen Twaba. Sikan Crying, Yen Twaba. Sikan Crying, Yen Twaba. It is not the data, and get data now, 1 week surveys, they change, because data, it changes. What you say, I'm telling you, look, see a Twaba there, Kennedy will win the election.
But this week, Yana. Global Info Analytics, I want the number, and I'll see a change in the year. And I'll see a tunnel.
Oh no, but here you see, there are data samples over to be used. What I say, there are over 200,000 delegates. What I say, into your particular catchment area. Imagine so I northern part. What I say, no, I research or no man. Now, if they are Kennedy, popular. In a particular area. So I'm back on the tobacco. It's for me, you see, let's have having researcher a objective. You having data, a representation on the ground. What you say? That's what it is. Kennedy, look, let's not make noise. You need to man form. Into Jumani Baby, it's on the ground. What you say? In Jumani Baby, me who Sanity Africa, in so research on Modiaba,
and also a place Kennedy say.
Place Kennedy at about 57%. What you say? That's what I'm trying to say. Look, data is ready, and also data and also. To say Senya, Baba, hello, FMCCI. So, I'm analyzing me. Ubi to me analyzing me, I'm a good data. If you'll be full from a corner, because another data. But what we host no analyzing it, whose data should I take? What you say? It's for me, I don't want to me personally share any of those data. I want us to work on the ground, and that's what we are doing. We're on the ground working with the delegates. You know, Mokasa, you can't say, Mumbo Modena, Mumbo Kennedy. It's a recapture power. That's the most important thing. Any
internal elections, you're correct. Internal elections.
Never trying.
Yes, someone said could be a anti-Reagan and I'm there.
Okay, into Senate campaign, yachichemu in various areas. Me patch me chemu. Iti campaign yachichemu in various angles. Your elections committee of the campaign. Now, elections committee of the campaign, a rapid response team. Inti say election no say ekoso na ye hwe na say impartiality be e baswa they will respond to it on the baba be say we have seen some level of impartiality inti say election where we are policing it so I to say bully over na air carry sika we are policing it El Salvador almost the biggest prison in El Salvador now see the criminals in the so there are helicopters that are in the air. There are ships that are on the sea, and there are vehicles that are around the prisoners, because they consider them high risk. This election is a decider for the New Patriotic Party, and we, as members of the New Patriotic Party, and key players in this election, we are leaving no stone unturned. Into Nyaya can say, "Ye ma obi enfa." There's a baby on Mutaibu, something. Minimum papa, baby, I can live with better me. So, that's it. What you say? It is election, we are policing it.
So, back to my question, Paul Griff. There's some more formal committee. Maybe I feel I say anti-Reagan something. Say,
I know it.
Maybe you are better poet to tell us.
That's not a matter of say. It is our election committee. What you say? It's the election committee, on the make person can never be brave. Who's say American so I don't know for strategies. So just be careful. But the basic idea is that we are leaving no stone unturned. We are policing the election with an eagle eye. El Salvador scenario no. We have helicopters in the air, we have drones in the air, we have ships on the sea, and we also have vehicles on the road. We are policing it everywhere, day by day, night by night. We are making sure that the Electoral College, is integral and it's a strong representation. So say expand the Electoral College, getting from President Kufuor Amreso, Babisi, Nana Danko Kufuor Abreso. So all we are saying is that so be abonitrimu po. Says high election will be regular. It's not possible. Because we are policing it into the assets, so it's part of us.
I don't tell me, say internal. Do you have any suspicion, say, and as someone trusted the party's machinery to organize clean, fair, and transparent election? And
King David, but you saw that too.
No,
there is a question. But
I am unable to answer that question. Today, people say, "Oh, suspicion, doubt." We say, "A normal, fair." And
King David, so what that is also
Edward.
King Edward, sorry, it's a king that can't need to know. So David was a good king, but King Edward, right? Oda utu what you say? Otoka or fire extinguisher. Inti udi niema tutu honum not because of say can be say. And I say. One lucky open, not because of say we be yawo. What you say? Maybe Hanum say, I could have come barefooted, but my chest sneakers. What you say? My chest sneakers not because the nice is from Nam in Antia, be prime. It's in your manner, a to one, and yes, be a dream so be a baby, but it is called safeguard measures. Onim, send me because of Gakope, that's a speedboat. So, Omoma me body we refer to say safeguard and our channel. Oma bibi se me share. Oma bibi se me share. And yes, some of you say, "Ebi me to me to me," but it's a safeguard measure. We trust in the electoral college. So that's what this election is going to be supervised by the electoral commission. We trust in the electoral college. We also trust in the integrity of the voters register that we will get from the delegate system. But we are putting safeguard measures in place.
All right. Congreve, say I mean, we didn't come over 30 minutes. That's very fair to you. I would say me mark you somewhere around 70 to 75 because
I'm humbled. Thank you.
I see that you are very focused on your candidate and what he intends to do.
Thank you.
And also what he has in store. The opposite way.
Thank you.
You're very honest in America.
That's it.
I said that you are for quite baby, so we say you are, but some of your spokespersons and I said the various and internal election but you don't give us this kind of conversation. Say, this is my candidate, Organize Japan Kennedy for president. This is how I am projecting him. Now, you are focused. Say, and now who from party members, because no matter what candidates that are disco people, and okay, me know we come here. Sorry, oh,
me grab your disco.
Everything all my fans, no. If Sabi, I would say, obey your my fans. I mean, we interest.
I can. Me to jump back home. I can sing a song.
What is your reaction about Sadia na Ekosolo? Me busasi because your party needs every member at the end of this contest, but some members from Team Kennedy. Some members from can I say Brian from Bawumia from, to be very fair, maybe Cabinet Japan, I mean, who sir, can I say sad? I know I want to man say no, who no,
Kennedy Road, say Oren Katia.
Me katere.
Oh,
and
that's
be
right.
na wo no
Me katie. Inti se me ring katie. Na se baku mu na se nya. Papa na me dia se me num ni nya no meti taste no. Mba cho so te ase. Inti asem we bisa no it borders on the soul you can say what dream soul how do you say soul?
That's how so free achim here.
Soul okra, or is that sign kind? So, okay, David. No, but I'm
So,
okra, good. It's in some now will be some it borders on MPP cra. What you say? Now, media, I'm of the opinion say, Bibia who be brain no ejo. What you say? Bibia who be brain ejo. Now, Yebabeko internal election way on the 12th of September. Party in 24 Asia all the various campaign teams and almost the guidelines be up to home for this election. Now, side guidelines because I feel say Ubia or do party no pe party ni ye biano. At least these guidelines are party in 24 they are to home are almost setting up committee. That committee is chaired by engineer Dr. Kwesi Abiesi. It is our guidelines towards the election code of conduct. A respect for party unity. No insults or abuse. No tribal or religious appeals. No unfounded allegations. Protect party's image. 6 respect for party record. 7 no incident of groups or incitement of groups. Nyetoso watching focus on vision and ideas. Nyetoso 9 respect internal rules. Edu no use of surrogates for attacks. 11 responsible social media use. 12 dumienu no use of journalists or bloggers for smear campaigns. Dumiensa no dirty campaigning. Do 9 respect for party structures. 15, attendance at national party meetings. 16, swift handling of complaints. 17, avoid public disputes. 18, delegates' right to choose. 19, impartiality of party officers. 20, restriction on national and regional officers to endorse. 21, sanctions of breach. 22, collective responsibility. 23, post-primaries disbandment. And at 24, respect for outcome in party first. Inti Edward, social guidelines ya party dia tutu. Na sebe. Party ya JB Dankwa, Dan Rocha, Pa Grant, William Oforiata, Edward Akufo-Addo. Party Mpenifo from 1947. Progress Party, John Ajekun Kufuor, Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Party chairman, Omwabenya Hakman, Owusu Agyemang, Peter McMenu. All of these people are members of the New Patriotic Party. Now, Shepa se udo party no. Now, dream party ne that who beyond yourself. This election, internal election, you really also know so. Inti for me, nkofo omokasa kasa na enkoye no. As I said, the leadership of the party immediately no. So they must be impartial about it. Now, omokache engineer Dr. Abiesi committee. So friends nkofo no. I hear some of them. Meeting communi be akoso. I hear
ebi fi mo camp.
Oh, at various places.
There be me una wo hanti na me pese me ni udi nkomo say me ni oak ene edi nkomo.
Oh, to be honest, in my camp, I haven't recognized any individual why abusive. Wakasa in a way a party disunity ever. Me recognize you ubia because every now and then your teams kasa. And we are advising and cautioning what you say. And threatening so because in all of this, so Osha Kennedy is going to become the flag bearer. What you say? And when Kennedy becomes the flag bearer, he's going to become the president. It's all a growth process. What you say? Into the Kennedy we knew of yesterday. It's not the Kennedy we know today. And the Kennedy we know today, it's not the Kennedy we will see tomorrow. What you say? Because it's a process. And a process of growth. It is in our camp here. Unless I haven't heard, but to me recognizing anybody in particular, Mikasa Anani Juma Oyeno Etoisi. But in other camps, I can recognize that. But Unim say, you say, as so we are there as but we hear it and we see it. What you say? They are respectable party members. Oma Dom party nache, Oma Som party nache. They have influence on people. It's main to send them the best wrong. So look, in the interest of the party, what you say? Delegate album, some of them know delegate album constituency. We say all the delegates now constituency in the album. Not just the MP no, it may be said I the album. But you see,
but who did we say? No, and yeah, more primary see, and NASA presidential. A primary contest and Adisadel Abba. To be very direct to you, I dear one more party no cancerous. It's been there. It is a more car. More the more the person say Sabi and yet because of CB Absa contest 20.
I agree. So say the New Patriotic.
It's more person more addressing holistically than say more full say and I'm more suspicious say AUB handiwork.
Debbie Ken, near woman say party no akona nim kakra. From 92 to 2025, 33 years. It's definitely send na party ni tier in 92 no enya san better in 2025. And until the electoral college na National Executive Council in Penifo no adwendwe ho ne say na so obi aba so party na waba ba ye minister na waba ba ye MP na say so onye MP bi ma na so onye delegate so so party. What you say? Into the way you share in our governance system, no, and our governance system is three things: and you trust, transparency, and accountability. Into as a political party, no, so Obia Baba, a long-standing member, former chairman, former DC, former minister, no munyatiase, former ambassador, almost some party, no, almost Brahma party now. You cannot say from member of parliament being to me and delegates and all those. Into me, I feel say we are gradually correcting those errors. And it's been cancerous, of course, yes, because consistently, some constituencies, they've had no contest. Inti MP no has been there consistently. Inti album no or no create here and cry album no. But as the party evolves, say there ye be my party na attractive to my daughter in the next 2028 election. That's going to be a first time Obeto Aba in Ghana. What he has here. It's how the party should become attractive for her. No, and they say there is equity. Equity, no, they say me call a Buako no constituency, and I me call Subi, and I me call Swami, and I me call Otafua. Na se me pese me ye police station secretary. I anticipate me bread because once they recognize me as a member of the New Patriotic Party, and so between me to me swaba. Emma me be police station secretary. And since he list to call around, say we only mafa, we or mafa, we may in a few, we may mafia. No, look, my brother, we can't do that as a political party. And I've studied political party structures around the world. What you here? Most of the political parties around the world, Labour, Democrat, Republican, and all of those. Ghana is not a totalitarian government. What you say, like ABR, those Asian countries, more practice one party state, It's for a democratic country like ours, as you see a boy who modern say, our political party, which is the biggest opposition party now, and the political party that was in government 10 months ago, we must make sure, say, we continue to strengthen it. And where lies the strength? Ken Edward, 2028 election, the electoral college, 67% of that electoral college will be under the age of 25. 60%, 67% of that. And all of that will be young people. Now, also research I also independently I do as a researcher. The data shows, say, in the next 10 years, the young people of this country, almost pay a young president. What you say? In the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, the next 2 election cycles, the young people will project a young person now. It's clearly you see that the politics in Ghana is changing as it goes along.
Anyway, you see, me and Ken, we are like brothers or Makonta. Today I've been unusually very soft and moderate.
Thank you.
Into the basic.
That's it.
Meaning Sebi our last word. Obeto Adisku for you man, as Obeto Team Ken.
I'll do both. I'll do both. Number one, Adisadel College. Adisadel on the hill. Vel primus, vel comprimis. Alma mater of great men. Santa Glorienzo. Hail Adisco. Hail Adisco. We shall never be beaten. We shall always bear the palm. Up, Santa Claus, yes, stand up to honor those who have gilded the school with their fame. Our alma mater's a blessing upon us, made us remember the strength of their name. Others have labored and we share their glory. Ours to do exploits and add to their game. Those who come after will take up a story. May it be worthy of singing again. Play up, Santa Claus, yes. Play up and play the game. Give nothing but your best and never think of rest. Play up for the school's great name. Nicholas the saintly bishop, a patron. Praise that his sons may be good men and true. Ramlin a founder, rest all his hopes on you and the big things that you want to do. Get up your loins and the watch will be forward. Give off your best and the school you will see. If you work hard and play hard and pray hard, either primus or comprimis will be. Play up, Santa Claus, yes. Play up and play the game. Give nothing but your best and never think of rest. Play up for the school's great name. I dedicate this song to Kennedy Ejapong, a former student of Adisadel College. All of us in Adisadel College wish you the best, and we want you to become the president of the Republic of Ghana.